Development, a challenge confronting nations across the globe.
Kalau tantangan terbesar, saya kira sama dengan semua negara saat ini. Bagaimana berurusan dengan yang namanya growth, pertumbuhan ekonomi.
Conseguir em tão pouco tempo fazer a revolução que foi feita. Então nós temos que aprender.
This event that happened here in Jiaxing 100 and more years ago was the great beginning of not just CPC, but promotion of the most valuable things on the earth.
It is profoundly revealing that, as numerous countries and political parties worldwide seek solutions to development challenges, they coincidentally converge upon Jiaxing, China, to witness a singular vessel, the Red Bell. In 1921, aboard this very bell, a dozen young pioneers founded the Communist Party of China, igniting the flame of awakening in an ancient civilization. Today, a century later, the Communist Party of China has grown into the world's largest political party, while the Red Bell remains anchored at the core of Nanhu Lane. People journey from afar, seeking to unveil the legacy of the Red Bell. What profound force propelled China's voyage from a solitary skiff to mighty vessel braving the waves? Algeria, a leading economy in North Africa and the world's leading exporter of natural gas, navigates the pains of economic transition at a critical juncture of development. On May 19, 2025, a ministerial delegation from Algeria visited the Zhejiang Red Bell Executive Leadership Academy at Nanhu Lane in Jiaxing. Over the past 7 years, this academy has become an essential stone for political delegations from 46 countries and 51 political parties worldwide during their visits to China.
للقيام بزيارات بحثية أخرى كما تسعى كل بلد في هذا العالم إلى التحول الطاقوي، إذن من المصادر التقليدية المعروفة من الطاقة الشمسية.
Young pioneers proclaimed the founding of the Communist Party of China aboard the Red Boat.
Li Yuanyue, a post-19 selection at the academy, now routinely conducts inspection tours like today's. Since 2018, thousands of foreign dignitaries have set foot on the islet of Nanhu Lake to visit the Red Belt.
Braving mortal danger, they pursued a vision of better lives for the people and rejuvenation of the nation. Generations of communists have sacrificed their lives, dedicated their all, and committed themselves tirelessly to this cause.
I think they are very brave and very strong men because they are as young as us, but they did very nice and very improvement and very important things to development of China.
The Red Boat, for me, as I can see, symbolizes the prosperity of China. It symbolizes your dedication. It symbolizes your rejuvenation, how China has risen from the ashes.
The first decoding key to the Red Bell's legacy is deeply rooted in the CPC's groundbreaking DNA. The birth of our great party aboard a modest boat marked an epoch-making turning point. From this vessel, the Communist Party of China has since steered the revolutionary course, braving turbulent waves and pioneering a new era, fundamentally transforming the landscape of the Chinese Revolution. It is the founding legacy, imbued with the pioneering spirit of groundbreaking vision and dauntless initiative, that attests to the universal appeal of this birthplace, drawing foreign dignitaries from across the globe to journey to this city. Li Yuanyue's narration of the Red Belt story, much like her name, that hangs at the radiance of full moon, has left a lingering glow in the hearts of all listeners.
نشكر السيدة المديرة وأقول كلمة نحن نقول ترجمة بالعربية. أسمع هذه القصة ذكرتموني بكفاح الشعب الجزائري، ذكرتموني بانطلاق الثورة التحريرية في أول نوفمبر 1954.
As night deepens at Zhejiang Red Bell Executive Leadership Academy, illuminated windows echo with spirited discussions. Journeying to Jiaxing, visitors discover a city transcending resource-driving conventions. Its remarkable strides in the digital economy have become a source of awe and wonder.
ما جذبنا إلى الصين أو المجالات التي نهتم بها ونهتم لمعرفتها في الصين هو هذا التحول الرقمي، هو هذا الابتكار، هي هذه الشمولية.
The Academy has also made special arrangements for this visit. Wuzhen, now celebrated worldwide, once faded into obscurity as crumbling lanes bearing witness to forgotten chapters of history. In the closing years of the last century, Wuzhen pioneered an unprecedented endeavor in China, a holistic revival of its ancient waterways and dwellings. Here, preservation became an act of self-realization, breathing new life into time-worn beams, while safeguarding the soul of vernacular architecture.
我当时第一步就把不协调的建筑，70年代、80年代建了一些。 但是完全跟这个古镇风貌不相搭的建筑，通通的拆掉，那会受到很多人的反对。有4次被人家的马桶倒着，等等等等。那这一步做得很辛苦，但是它变了。
زيارة جد ثرية حيث أنها تعتبر قمت من خلالها بالتعرف والوقوف عن قرب عن هذا التناسق الذي عرفته الصين من خلال التنسيق بين الحفاظ عن الإرث.
乌镇是全国做了很多最早实现了管线地满，在03年的时候做了无线网络的全覆盖。 所有现代化小区有了，我的家乡这个镇也应该有，让年轻人回来，他们在大城市里享受的一切，在这里也能找得到，而且能找得到新的生机跟活力。
Along its winding lanes of varied brands, Wuzhen has embraced a new global realm since 2014. As the permanent host of the World Internet Conference, this millennium-old town now pioneers cutting-edge digital innovations, transforming it into a globally recognized model of technological integration. Visitors discover that its decisive breakthrough stems from an enduring commitment to the pioneering spirit, a legacy continuously revitalized by its people.
لإنتاج الأدوية تستخدم لإنتاج الأدوية صناعة الأدوية.
وهذا هذا الجهاز هذا من صنع المركز من صنع هذه الشركة.
这个是属于哪个公司？就是这个公司是吗？乌镇墨卓生物شركة墨卓。تابعة لهذه الشركة.墨卓。
Founded amidst the ancient waterways of Wuzhen Mobile Jump, Zhejiang Company Limited, captured Doma Hadid's attention with its pioneering work in single-cell sequencing and sorting. By 2020, the biotechnology enterprise had assembled a team of 4 Harvard-trained PhDs dedicated to overcoming international technology monopolies, addressing long-standing challenges faced by Chinese research institutions.
当时其实困难很多，缺钱、缺人、缺场地，省外的超算资源，可能要涉及到排队10天，短则1-2天。
Standing merely 50 meters from the laboratory of Mobile Job, the Azure-hued Wuzhen Light Supercomputing Center, dubbed as Blue Cube, boasts a staggering 180 petaflops computing capacity. This processing power equates to simultaneous calculations by 1.4 billion people, compressing 4 years' workload into 1 second. Through its dedicated fiber optic link, MobiJump has achieved breakthroughs, including 43,000 genomic analyses and 2 petabytes of data processed within a year, generating over 100 million RMB in economic value.
我们的数据传输速度非常快，降本至少30%以上，然后速度方面至少增速10倍以上。
In just over a decade, Wuzhen has attracted over a dozen leading enterprises akin to MobiJump, while digital economy firms here have surged to over 12,000.
出差一趟，下午去广州，去拜访一家艺人。
Beyond his scientific research, Xu Yunfei embraces his dual role as a pioneering resident in Wuzhen. His social media chronicles the lingering myths of morning and the sunset gloss over 1,000 waterways. Beneath its timeless charm of ancient architecture, this temple pulses with an astonishing innovation essence and sustains a dynamic impotence that energizes continuous advancement.
وإدارتنا يعني منذ سنوات قامت يعني بمجهودات يعني كبيرة في عصرنة الإدارة. تقريبا كل الوثائق وكل المصالح الإدارية تعمل حاليا بالوسائل الرقمية.
بالمعارف والجد غنية بالمعارف والتجارب وخاصة من الجانب النظري الذي استفدنا به عن طريق المحاضرات التي تلقيناها وكذلك الجانب التطبيقي.
Where abandoned waterways once carried people and goods, the internet now bridges hundreds of thousands of driven young pioneers through proactive measures to cultivate premium business ecosystems. Local governments attract top-tier products and talent. Here, 190 members of national academies of science and engineering propel 140 groundbreaking initiatives from aerospace to deep-sea exploration, making breakthrough contributions across frontiers. Through the Jiaxun window, we witness China's governance paradigm. Behind relentless innovation lies an unwavering spirit of endeavor. This constitutes the second dimension of the Red Belt, revelation sought by global statesmen. If digital enablement for urban progress represents wisdom jointly cultivated by China and the global community, then 70 kilometers eastward, visitors witness Jiaxin's countryside pioneering a new development paradigm, one guiding over 1.4 million farmers towards common prosperity. Before dawn breaks, Xie Jinping is already tending her azalea garden. Inside, her husband, Shen Yong, prepares breakfast. This year, Grandma Azalea, Xie, has become an online sensation, transforming her daily ritual into an elegant dance among the blooms. Each sunrise brings a new life stream, ode to horticultural wisdom. El Salvador, situated in Central America, exemplifies a predominantly agrarian nation with high population density, historically reliant on exports of low value-added primary commodities. This country faces multiple development challenges amid rapid urbanization. In April 2025, Salvadoran public administrators embarked on an observational study to Jiaxin. This region, celebrated as one of China's most historically significant centers of Andean cultivation, mirrors cultural and economic significance of coffee in El Salvador.
Nuestros productores en El Salvador están necesitando mucha ayuda porque nos estamos quedando sin mano de obra en el campo.
像我们这个嘉善杜鹃原来只有4月份看到花，我们现在1月到6月、9月到12月都有花。
他说怎么做到的呀？
这个他研究了20多年，他是学霸。Dice que propiamente él ha estudiado, es muy estudioso, así que pero el nombre de
你光照、湿度、温度，对吧？都要各方面都要配合好。试了10多年、20年了，现在还在试。你说难，那就是我一步一步来呀。
Amazing. I would like to buy.
Adicionalmente, creo que es importante como el nivel de especialidad que tienen respecto a la producción, cultivos tradicionales de la zona, bajo condiciones protegidas altamente especializados, donde integran la parte tecnológica para monitorear en tiempo real las condiciones del medio ambiente, para utilizar la mejor genética disponible.
The dam in town, 20 minutes drive away from here, unfolds another chapter of the azalea saga. Here, blossoms defy seasons with precision-controlled year-round blooms, each sculpted from transcending horticultural artistry. This is the largest-scale production and cultivation base of azalea in Jiangxi. Unlike traditional production-focused agriculture, Dai's azalea industry blossoms through a three-pronged approach, integrating R&D, ecotourism, and the cultural industry. Drawing over 70,000 annual visitors, it employs more than 300 villages, while generating 8 million RMB in tourism revenue. Local farming families now enjoy 6 golden streams of income, including salary, land rent, dividends, social benefits, pension fund, and entrepreneurial capital.
En El Salvador estamos intentando y estamos avanzando en ese camino de mejorar la producción agrícola, incorporando tecnología de punta y también incorporando todo el tema de la agricultura sostenible, siendo más amigables con el medio ambiente. Realmente cómo manejan acá la agricultura es un ejemplo que deberíamos de seguir, no solo en países como Latinoamérica, sino también en otros países siempre de este continente.
Jiangxi has persistently advanced the critical mission of bridging the urban-rural divide through integrated development for over 2 decades. This long-term endeavor has culminated in dynamic resource mobilization, environmental enhancement, industrial revitalization, and prosperity for all villages and residents. It is noteworthy that per capita disposal income of rural residents here was 8,007 RMB in 2005 to 52,249 RMB in 2024. Jiangxi's rural residents have maintained the highest income in Zhejiang province for 21 consecutive years. The urban-rural income ratio stands at 1.51 to 1, reflecting steadily narrowing regional disparities. A century after the party's founders stepped onto this land from the historical Red Belt, where they established the CPC in 1921, Jiangxi now pioneers a trailblazing path in advancing common prosperity between urban and rural areas. This stands as a profound testament to the Communist Party of China's century-long unwavering commitment to its founding mission, always putting the people at the core and striving for their well-being. The spirit of serving the public good and dedicating oneself to the people may well represent the deeper significance discerning observes seek within the Red Boat Legacy.
Para mí, en lo personal, el tema de prosperidad común ha dejado de ser como una idea en el aire, abstracta, y ahora tiene esencia, tiene realidad, porque la he visto. Y como la entiendo, es que todo parte y todo termina en el beneficio de las personas como todo, como comunidad.
在这个地方，有非常好的经济基础，有非常好的治理经验，城乡统筹发展、乡村振兴等方面都有一系列的好的经验和做法。通过一个透镜来折射、来展示整个中国式现代化建设的进程。
The year 2025 marks the 20th anniversary of the articulation of the Red Belt spirit, from sustaining this foundational legacy to translating it into concrete action, from pursuing digital transformation to advancing coordinated development, from ensuring steady progress to breaking new ground. The rich legacy of the Red Belt embodies spiritual strength, institutional advantages, and practical wisdom. It illuminates the efficacy of China's governance model, offering developing nations a compelling example in the pursuit of national revitalization and development.
You know, the Red Boat, it's the revolutionary spirit of your country. It did inspire your people to become like this. And I think devotion towards something, you know, revolutionary spirit can inspire people in our country too.
من أجل الوصول إلى العالمية، نعم أقولها للعالمية، ورفعتم التحدي وناضلتم وكافحتم وساهم الشعب كله من أجل الوصول إلى الرفاهية. قضيتم على الفجوة بين الشعب، قضيتم على الفجوة بين المدينة وبين القرية، ووصلتم بالصين ومدنها ومقاطعاتها.
We see China as a hope for the humankind, a hope for the humanity, a hope for the people to liberate themselves and can success. It can be proved by the socialist China.
By Nahu Lake, Li Yuanyuan rekindles the Red Belt legacy through the lens of youth. In Wuzhen, Xu Yunfei embraced new frontiers of genetic recombination. At Changshu Village, Grandma Azila's live stream created this across glowing screens. Sustainable advancement represents our shared aspiration for humanity on this collective journey towards better lives. We found steadfast companions in this common cause. The enduring legacy of the Red Belt, well rooted in China's experience, contributes profoundly to global progress, offering wisdom for all nations, pursuing development and renewal.